Hello Aquarius and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. Alrighty Aquarius, this is from February 19th all the way until the 24th. All right, we still have Mercury coming out of retrograde this weekend, so things are going to get really weird. Things should start moving forward, but don't be surprised when weird information starts coming out. Probably on the day that I am recording, or on the day after I record this, which is going to be tomorrow when I post this video. So, you know, there's a lot of things that are happening in the sky right now, and I feel like we just need to open ourselves up to new everything. I feel like your reality has been shattered one of the most because it's like has a lot to do with your home life, your family life, and it's like, when are you going to get your return on your investment? It's like you're really looking, it's like you've invested a lot of time, energy, and effort into someone, something, and it's like, do I keep doing what I'm doing, or do I just take what I've got and scrap it and move on and try something else? So I feel like, Spirit, please show me the, okay, so this has, the challenge is the child, okay, ooh, okay, so the children are the challenge, all right, Aquarius? I feel like someone here is very much in defensive mode and somebody is needing to move on. But I just feel like, you know, you keep putting yourself in the same situation. It's like you pretend to stay blindfolded. Yeah, this Knight of Wands keeps showing up. He showed up in a lot of readings. All right, Spirit, please show me for the Aquariuses. Aquarius, it's like you stay blindfolded. You act like you don't even want to see it. It's like you want to stick your head in the sand and pretend that that you don't see anything. You know, the star is about healing. It's about hopes, wishes, and dreams coming true. It's about keeping the faith. And I feel like, you know, what is happening right now is there needs to be healing between you and a relationship here, okay? And it's like, I feel like somebody else has been trying to put in all the work and one person is not putting in any of the work. I feel like there's an age difference between you and whoever it is that you're working with. And I do feel like, and this could also be your own children, or maybe you're the child, okay? And the children are the ones that are showing up, you know, the Page of Swords is somebody who is, this person is very cutting with their words. They're telling the truth, but I feel like, you know, the other person is lying. You know, I feel like you're lying. Maybe you're lying to yourself, you know, you're hiding something. So it's like, but I feel like there's also like spying, you know, you spy, or this person spies on you. I do feel like, you know, something here about the children, and somebody here is walking away from the situation. They're not just walking away. They've gotten on their chariot and they are just riding the fuck out of town. They're like, I'm out. I'm done. If you're not going to choose me, I'm out of here, you know? And I feel like for Aquariuses, you know, you always end up landing back on your feet, but you're going to have to learn how to take a little bit of a detached approach, or somebody is taking a detached approach from you. And I feel like the challenge is, it's like somebody here has tried to offer up, you know, offer something, and the other person just stands there and is like, no, that's not good enough. Nope, that's not good enough, because that's what I'm looking at. It's like somebody here goes, hi, here, I want to give you this. And then the other person goes, no, I don't want that. You know, and it's like this cyclical thing. And so I feel like it's kind of dry, you know, it's like there's no emotion here. And it's like somebody here is tired of being in this prison. It's a prison of their own making. And it's like they don't want to work on this anymore. So I do feel like there is some type of news. Having 2 8s here is news that can change the relationship. Some type of news coming in where somebody is saying, I don't know if I want to work on this anymore. I don't know if I even want to reconcile this anymore. You know, but I feel like, you know, maybe if it's all in due timing, you know, sometimes, you know, that's what the star is all about. It's the planetary alignment. The planets have to align in order for this to be able to come back together. But I do feel like someone here does need to make a severance from someone. But yet you know, you keep using the kids as an excuse. There's always an excuse as to why you can't do what you need to do. I do feel like there's something here to do with traveling, and maybe you're trying to find out, like you're wanting to go on a trip, but it's like it's not really panning out. We are in Mercury retrograde, so it's like you need to decide on what you're going to do. And maybe it's time that you stay at home with your own children, or find a new babysitter. Maybe you're always relying on one person to take care of your kids, and that person is like, no, I'm done helping you, I'm not doing it anymore, and they're standing up for themselves because maybe you've overused or over abused that situation, and and that person's just done. Why is the Chariot here? Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the King of Swords. So somebody is like, I am cutting this. There was a truth here, and it was about somebody here wanting to cut out anything that is not that of love. And I feel like it's the truth nonetheless. With the King of Swords, he is in the upright. With the Ace of Cups, this person wants to go towards something and someone that loves them. They want love. And it's like they're trying to wrap their head and their heart around it. There is an emotion here, but I feel like there's a truth that was spoken either way about somebody moving on. 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is like, the hanged man is like needing to see things from a different perspective. It's like, what are you persevering through? It's like you're fighting for a relationship that probably needs to be sacrificed with this King of Cups. And, but it's like you're trying to make something stable off of all of this. It's like your hopes, wishes, and dreams coming true. But it's like, I feel like you're investing more into this relationship, or you're just even turning a blind eye to how much you're having to sacrifice, how much money you're sacrificing, or how much, time and energy that is being sacrificed in this. 8 of Swords, what is it you're not wanting to see? There's a third party situation here. You've got the Temperance card here, which is needing patience, needing to have patience with someone else, and maybe it has something to do with a reconciliation, or it has to do with needing to choose between, 3 different people. Maybe it's a third party relationship and that needs to end, and I feel like maybe that's what this is about. Somebody's saying like, I don't want to be the third party in your relationship, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in the middle of you and your happiness. So this person is opting out. They're just saying, you know what, enough is enough. And maybe that's a surprise to you. Maybe you weren't used to that, because if it doesn't feel good, stop doing it. 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. This person is done working on it. You've got the 4 of Cups on the 8 of Pentacles. Like there was an offer here and it's like, no, I don't want that. This other person's trying to work on it. They're trying to, to get something off the ground, and every time they text you or they give you a phone call, there's like, no, I'm too busy. No, I've got too many things coming after me. No, I don't want to do that. That bores me. So it's a very one-sided relationship. Look how she's sitting there. She's like, okay. And I did say there's an age difference between you and the other person. And maybe this is you and your child, or like I said, you are the child, or you're dealing with, but I do feel like you're dealing with children or acting like a child. And maybe you're just acting very selfish. You're like, no, I got too many things going on. Or maybe you don't even text back because you're like so busy. You say, I'm at work, or you don't even text back at all. And you put no work into the situation, or vice versa. Karma card in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, and the... So the Wheel of Fortune says, if this isn't coming together, it's destined for it to fall apart, so that later on you guys can come back together and it can be built on solid foundation. I feel like, there's a victory here for someone who ends up walking away. I do feel like, maybe you're hiding your emotions, or this person is hiding their emotions. It doesn't mean that this person loves you any less. It just means that they need to work on the things that they need to do. And this is your karma. This is something that you needed to make a decision on. And it's like, you just don't even want to see it. It's like, look at here, Aquarius. It's like you got the 2 cards in the entire deck that has the blindfolds on it, both in your reading. So it's like you choose to turn a blind eye. You know what needs to be done, but you keep yourself locked in this fucking prison of your own making. And for what? Or this person does. Or you keep this person blindfolded and they never know if you're coming or going, or what is going on here. Or you don't know if they're coming or going. Thank you, Spirit. You heard the horn honk. Why is the Page of Swords in the reverse? 10 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, juggling too many different things, needing to walk away. Someone here is saying enough is enough. I'm putting this burden down. I'm going off on a journey because I want to go find my 2 of Cups, and I'm done being juggled with other things, okay? And so that's what this communication was. And maybe it was very harsh communication. Maybe it was very cutthroat and point blank, but that's the Page of Swords. He does not candy coat shit for you. You know how blunt kids are. You know, you fart in the grocery store and your kid's going to be the first one to call you out, right? Same thing. This person, you know, adult or not, I don't care. You know, maybe it was very childish as the way they came about it, but at the same time, it was the truth nonetheless. And I think that for someone here, they have been lying. Maybe they're lying about what they're doing. And maybe, you know, somebody here is trying to offer you their cup of love, but every time they try to offer you their cup of love, you turn it down. So, I mean, somebody here is like, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to invest in that anymore. I'm moving away from that. Knight of Wands. Yeah. So the Knight of Wands is usually the bringer of things. This is somebody who has like really busy energy. This is back and forth energy, but this is also somebody who comes into your life and leaves. Comes into your life and leaves. It's like, this is the ghoster. You know, this is the person who ghosts you. You know, it's always, or the one night stand, right? They're there 1 minute and they're gone the next. And then when you call them, you never hear from them again, right? Till they want something from you. And I feel like this is a lesson. It's like, this is the lesson that you need to learn is either you need to stop going back and forth into someone else's life, or it's time for you to really look at what it is that you are committing to. And I think that that's another thing too, is like you committed to something and now there's so many different decisions that need to be made because this commitment is probably, you're afraid that this person's going to end up leaving you. You want commitment, you want reciprocity, but you have to give that too, or you have to receive that, whatever it is. Why is the 2 of Swords here? Yeah. Yeah, 2 of Swords. I did say, I think that you're either a mother or you're dealing with children, okay? There was a tower moment between you and your kids, and it was because a decision needed to be made. Somebody needed to take off the blindfold and see that there was something toxic that was going on between the mom and the child, and the mother and the children. And so I feel like somebody here knows their worth and they're not going to accept anything less than that. And I'm sorry, you guys, but we're playing for keeps right now. And if somebody isn't willing to, you know, give you the love and attention and understanding that you need, these people are going to walk away. There can be healing, but you're going to have to actually see it for what it is. The thing is there can be healing, but sometimes it's away from this person too. Spirit, please show me for Aquarius. Spirit, please show me Aquarius. You are being shady, Aquarius. Watch out. Shit could get ugly. You are being shady. I feel like it is you, Aquarius. But for some of you, it is somebody that you are dealing with. You're dealing with somebody who is very shady here. Or you're being the shady one because you're not giving all your energy. And it's like you're not making the decisions that need to be made. And it's like maybe you are being a selfish, or maybe you're acting like a child, because I see so many children in this reading. You need to be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. I feel like, you know, you need to realize who's been there for you, okay? Who has been there for you and who has not. And I feel like, you know, that's kind of one of the things is like, you need to stop taking things for granted. And then the last card out is time to let go. Move the fuck on. So someone here is letting go and they are moving on. They're not holding on to this relationship anymore because they're tired of being second best. That's what I'm getting out of this reading, you guys, and I can't see it any other way. But I mean, you're going to have to go off and heal and decide on whether or not that's what you really wanted. I don't even know where that came from. Spirit, please show me for the Aquarius for February 19th. There it is. All right. Yeah. To be fair, 38. So this is the number of balance. This is also like the Justice card in the Tarot. Okay. And so this is needing to do what's fair and balanced for everybody. And if it's like you're not making any decisions, then you're making a decision to not make a decision, and the universe is going to make the decision for you. And I feel like it's so that the scales can be balanced. If you look here, we've got the two scales right here, and it's like, what do you value more? And then we need to figure out, is what you're doing fair? If somebody is always constantly saying, okay, well, do you want to do this? And then you're like, no, 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 no. Then how fair is that? That the other person does everything you want and then you don't do any of what they want, or vice versa. Or you're always putting in with the kids and the kids are, getting away with everything. It's like, to balance out the scales, I think that you need to realize what your value and what your worth is when it comes to your emotions, Aquarius, and start deciding on what is more important to you, and what is it that you're investing your time, your energy, and your efforts into as well, because it is Taurus. Can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is so much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in which there is mutual benefit and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. Be fair to all. It's exactly what I've been talking about. So if somebody is always constantly, okay, well, fine, I'll go do what you want. Okay, fine, I'll eat what you want. Okay, fine, we'll do what you want. That's not fair and balanced. And that's a one-sided relationship, and somebody else is going to start seeing that side and go, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. If you're having to give all, it's like you go home, you're in a relationship, and it's like, you don't do shit. You sit on the couch all day, or the other person does, and then you go to work all day, and then you come home and you got to do laundry and clean up after the kids and then go in and make dinner. What are you getting out of this? So, I mean, this can go in all different types of relationships. It's like, your friends are always calling you and they want to go out and do something, and they always invite you, but then when you go out and do some fun shit with everybody, you never invite them. Okay? So, yeah. Here it is. And it showed up in the reverse, heart-to-heart conversations. I think somebody here is just done talking because somebody here wasn't listening. See? They're not listening. She's talking and they're not listening. They're like, I don't want to hear it. And there's the blindfolds, not wanting to hear. So somebody left. Spirit, please show me, or needs to leave. I think you just need to stop talking. Somebody needs to stop talking. There it is. Separation. Boom. Cannot make this shit up. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. You're separating from someone, or someone's separating themselves from you, Aquarius. Until you're willing to give your relationship an actual balanced and fair chance. If it's not fair and it's not balanced, this person is going to go elsewhere. And the overall energy is very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you now. It's like, if this person isn't willing to put in, the energy in this relationship, you need to go elsewhere because there are other people who want to help you. Anyway, Aquarius, I love you guys very much. I hope to see you guys on Saturday for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Chat soon. Take care.